Good afternoon and happy Tuesday, YouTube subbies. This is Holding It Down with Heidi P. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. As you see, my title is Loyalty Gotta Be in You. You can't teach nobody how to be real. When friends' loyalty is questionable, it can reach a place of no return. Loyalty is a genuine attribute within, and we hold it in our hearts. Uh, a unloyal friend and a love mate can't be trusted. And I'm gonna give you an example. I had a friend, and we were friends from childhood. We grew up together, and we were very close. We partied together. Whenever she needed me, I was there for her. Whenever I needed her, she was there for me. We babysit each other kids when we both had to work or run an errand. We looked out for one another. Um, I was a very loyal and good friend to her, and I thought she was too. But one particular time, it was me, her, and my cousin. And we had been together all that day. We had been playing cards, listening to music. Went and grabbed some food. Went and grabbed I remember like an 18 pack of beer. And we came back to my house and we partied. And it was a good day. I mean, I believe it was in the summer, and so we was enjoying ourselves. And so during the uh, midst of us finishing up playing cards, my cousin, she had to go turn in for the night because, like I said, we had been hanging out all day. So it was just me and my friend left. So I was at the time I was doing my laundry, and my laundry room is in the basement. So um I had went downstairs, and she kept calling my name as I was, throwing another load in and putting some clothes in the dryer. And I'm wondering why she keep calling my name. I said I'll be up there in a minute. So during that time, I didn't know the reason why she was calling my name, because she was going in my purse and she had stolen my rent money, some of my rent money. And so I came back up the stairs, and then she was like kind of rushy, like she was ready to leave and go home. And we lived she lived a little bit up the street from me. So I said, okay, then, I'll see you tomorrow or whatever. Um, then it didn't dawn on me that my money was missing. And you know how you separate your bills. So I had my rent money in a whole nother envelope, and I had my other bill money and money that I needed for households and stuff like that, goods. I had that separated in a different envelope. And she knew I had just gotten paid for my job, and then at the time I was getting that extra income for my oldest son. So I always separated, you know, my bill money and my rent money. So she was going in my purse, and she took $50 out of my envelope that was for my rent. So when I got up that morning, the next morning I was getting ready to, go pay my rent, and I counted my money, and I noticed that I was $50 short, and I know I had all of my rent that night, before this happened. So I questioned her and asked her, did she, know what happened to my money? And she kept saying, um, maybe I misplaced it and things like that. And at the time, it was another young lady that had came by, and I had also grew up with her too. But she wasn't really a frequent person that came by my home. So at that time, Sandra had already left. So she said, "Did you ask Ruth about it?" And I said, "Well, I don't have Ruth number." So anyway, make a long story short, I went over there. Ruth said no, she didn't have it. But my friend, she just kept lying, kept denying that she didn't know what happened to my money. Come to find out, she had exchanged my money to a little young guy that was like a street pharmacist, and she bought some drugs with my money. And I didn't know, that she, like I said, we had been partying all day. I didn't mess with no type of hard drugs. We smoked a little marijuana and drank beer. Like I said, it was a long time ago. I was in my 30s. But she hid, that she had another side of her that was doing, the sugar booger. So anyway, so he confirmed that she did exchange a $50 bill for some drugs from him. So that led me to know that she was the one that had stole my money. So at that time, I felt betrayed, because I would have never done that to her. If she needed something, she could have asked me. Just like if I needed something, I wouldn't have stole it from her. I would have asked her for it. And she know I would have given it to her, not out of my rent money though. But like I said, I had a whole nother separate envelope, and I could have gave her the money out of that. But so that just goes to show you that you can't trust nobody nowadays. Like it can be a close friend that you didn't know all your life. But especially to trust people on this YouTube streets, people that you barely know. I don't care if you met them once or twice, you still don't really know that person. So, like I said, loyalty is within yourself. And I do portray that attribute. I'm always been a loyal friend to all of my close buddies that I done had for over 40 plus years. And when my friend betrayed me in that way and lied about it, and that I cut her off. I had to get her away from me. I also ended up putting my hands on her. I had to let her know, look, you crossed the line. I'm your friend. I'm your friend to the end. I was always there for you, and I thought you will always be there for me. But so the things that I've been looking at, watching on YouTube, um, with a few of the content creators, with some ladies that you know they said wasn't keeping it real when it came to going on the trip that they planned. They kind of I want to say reneged on some things that they had promised, t-shirts of that matter. They I guess they spent the money or whatever, and I just feel that's just straight up on loyalty. If that is true, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what we heard on the situation at hand. So like I said, I don't trust everybody, even with not only with my friends, but even if I'm with a guy or whatever, and his loyalty to me is not real, I usually pick up on it right away. It was another incident that happened, um, this with the same friend. I found out later that she had slept with two of my boyfriends behind my back, but they just walked around and never ever gave me a clue that they were sleeping with each other. And I found out a little later on after that incident that she when she stole my money. So like I said, loyalty is really really um I really, really am big on loyalty. And once you cross me like that and you betray me, then hey, it ain't no it's no return from that. I can't trust, you can't trust people once they cross you. And that's just like, if you got a problem with me, but you're going behind my back and you telling another friend of ours what we going through or whatever, instead of bringing it to me, but you talking about me behind my back, that's another sign of being unloyal, a unloyal friend. And so, when I found out that she was had slept with my boyfriend, y'all know definitely I wasn't gonna fool with her no more, or him, even as a friend. Because sometimes, you can break up with a guy and it don't be like no bad breakup, and you still, can be on speaking terms. But at that time, when I found that out, I was like, and y'all was smiling up in my face every day, not knowing that they were sleeping with one another. And so, I can't, I just don't roll like that, and that's just like, that's why I keep my circle real small. Um, I have a couple of friends that we call ourselves sisters, sisters slash best friends. And I have never, ever betrayed them in that way. I don't want what nobody else got. I want my own man, I want my own money. But if you need me for anything, I'm the friend that's gonna be there for you. And I'll be there for you to the end. But like I said, when that trust is broken, I can't trust you. I just, hey, I can't get over it. It's like, no, I forgive you, but I won't befriend you anymore. You know what I'm saying? So um I see a lot of this back and forth, he, she said stuff, and all of the messages and different things that's coming out on what content creators are saying, and then even bringing the subs into stuff that's going on. And I feel that that's crazy too, because really the subscribers don't have nothing to do with you and your team, unless they're involved in some funny dirty stuff. But you can't trust the peoples that you roll with. And how can you go on a trip? You can't be with people that you can't trust. You know what I'm saying? So I think people need to get to know each other a little bit more. But like I said, it don't matter whether it's a new friend or old friend. It really does. Loyalty is within. It's, to me, you hold it in your heart. You know what I mean? So if you one of them type of peoples that's just shisty, and you don't take your friendship serious, then this is the type of things that you are going to demonstrate. You know what I mean? You just going to be just low down and dirty, and some people just low down and dirty. And I'm not saying that you know you won't get over the things that people do to you, but loyal, being loyal to a person means a lot to me. And so I'm quite sure everybody don't want to be misled and thinking that their friend is a real friend, a real trustworthy friend. And I know we all at this age, I know we all have been betrayed, and we lost trust in people. So like I said, loyalty to me means a lot. Um, you know, if I can't trust you, then I don't want no parts of you. So that's just what I want to touch bases on. Like I said, the YouTube streets is a little different than knowing your real friends outside of this app. um, and some of you guys don't really know each other. Y'all just probably, you know, talk sometimes over the phone, or you probably, through messages and things like that. But when you're trying to plan something big, and then you see that people's is moving funny, and they saying they ain't got the money, hey, you just gonna have to cut them the ones you gotta cut out. That means that they not taking the things that you guys got planned seriously. um, some people is just be talking just to be talking. But you should know who your real people is. You should. Like I said, I don't really roll with nobody. I have a close sister slash best friend that's also on YouTube. She has her own channel. Me and her are real close, and we always be there for one another. And she has my back, and I got hers. And that's the type of friends that I enjoy being around. The ones that I can trust, the ones that support me, the ones that uplift me, not the ones that's trying to get me, not the ones that's trying to take food out my mouth. You know what I mean? Um, I want to be around people that I know. truly, truly love me and truly are real. And so, sometimes, you can, I'm the type of person really, I can get along with people that I first meet, but I don't mean that I'm going to trust you. I got to see how you roll first. I got to sit back and observe the view. Sometimes people rush things and go into things too quick, and like I said, everybody don't have that loyal attribute, so you just got to be careful about who you trust with information, who you trust to hold your money, because like I said, when you planning something, you want things to go smoothly. You don't want nobody to be reneging on you, and then with the, we all grown ups here. I mean, when you get to the point where you have to, like, say that you will put your hands on somebody when they come down to where you guys are going. I mean, who wants to go on a trip and be fighting at 40 some years old? Like, that's ridiculous. That's for kids. Um, when you get to being to the point where you feel like, you fearing your life or something because somebody is threatening you to do something to you. I mean, come on now. What is that gonna do? That's ain't gonna do nothing, but somebody gonna end up going to jail in a faraway country, and it's gonna be hard for y'all, to get that money to get back. Usually, you got to call your family because you done spent all your money on the trip. So how you gonna get back? How you gonna get out of jail? Who gonna pay that bill when you down there, fighting and carrying on in a whole foreign country that you don't know how things are, you don't know how the laws is down there, and then you can't be taking, um, you know, I don't want to go on a trip where I gotta take my firearms with me. You know what I'm saying? That means that I don't trust you from the giddy up. Like, if I gotta take something because I feel like my life is threatened, then I'm not going. I'm not going on the trip. You know what I mean? I'll wait. I can go on a trip with somebody else or with my guy or whatever, or with some close real friends of mine in real life. So like I said, I don't just can't I can't trust unloyal people. I just can't do it, y'all. I come from a different cloth. I'm cut different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to that. And when that incident, few of them incidents happened to me, and I experienced that as a young woman, with a friend that I've trusted with, with everything, I really did. But I noticed that, I can't trust nobody but God, because even a boyfriend will betray you. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to touch bases on this. It had been, lingering in my head, but I've been busy and stuff, doing me working, supporting my kids and taking care of helping, with my grandbaby and things of that nature. So I really have to make the time to make a video and just discuss some things that's been on my mind. But that word loyalty, that's a big word for me. It's a big thing for me because, like I said, I have a big heart, and I do have huge loyalty to those that are loyal to me. Um, like I said, when you can trust your friend or your guy friend or your girlfriend, as far as, a man unwise with his girlfriend, I mean, hey, you got it all. If they loyal, they'll keep her. You know what I mean? You can trust them with your money, you can trust them with your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because when that trust is broken, your heart is broken. Like I said, it comes to a place to no return at all, once that loyalty is tainted. So I hope everyone have a beautiful Tuesday. Today is a Taco Tuesday and karaoke for me. So that's what I'll be looking forward to doing later on. Um, Again, this is Hold It Down with Heidi P. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope you all have a very blessed day. Peace.